Hello and welcome back to another Ever After High video. I'm Carly and today we are taking a look at C.A Cupid. So this is what you get when you open the box. Of course you get C.A Cupid, but you also get a black doll stand that has a clear clip and a clear stem. And of course you get a black hairbrush as well. You also get a few other accessories like her bow, which is this antiqued bronze color. It has a whole bunch of these leaf detailings on it and this interesting pink puff up there. You also get a cute little arrow with it, which has a heart as their tip. And then there's a handle here so you can loop it through whatever hands, but I find that securing it with an elastic is the easiest way to keep it on. You also get her quiver, which is the same antiqued bronze color, full of arrows with a black strap and a kind of purplish heart. You also have all these amazing details on it as well. And of course you get a pink diary, and her little markers here are an enamel heart with a pearl and a bow and arrow. So let's go ahead and open this up. Feel free to pause and read at any time. So like all the other diaries in this line, there's a whole bunch of cute little doodles, and I love the aging effect that they've given the paper. I also really like C.A Cupid and her diary because on the first part of this, she really does tell it like it is, and she's also kind of like an interesting neutral ground between the royals and the rebels, because even though she is considered a rebel and kind of sides with them, she's able to be pretty objective when it comes to the royal girls. I also really like the fact that you're seeing this interesting transition for her going from her Monster High roots into Ever After High. She still kind of has some of that vernacular carried over from them, like clawful and spooktacular. It's actually really fun. I also really like getting to know her a little better with her roots in ancient Greek mythology, and I actually feel a little bit bad for her because she's totally head over heels with Dexter, and Dexter is in love with Raven, and I just kind of feel sorry for her about that, but she's just really interesting and I really enjoyed reading her diary. Let's take a quick look at Cupid's hair and makeup. Her hair is a big pink frizzy mess, which is kind of the standard I found with these Ever After High dolls. The quality is kind of interesting and it caused the hair to really frizz up, but I really like the color. It's this cute bubblegum pink with like a light, almost white pink in it. It's super adorable. She also has some pink frosty eyeshadow on all over her crease and along her lower lash line with a white right there on the lid, and she has a frosty pink lip with this kind of raspberry shade making a heart in the center. For accessories, she has this antiqued bronze headband which has all these beautiful details on it and some leaves, and then of course on top there is a bright pink heart with an arrow through it. This also has leaves, and this little arrow looks exactly like the one that we have in her accessories that I showed you guys earlier. She also has these textured black earrings which are super cute and in the shape of hearts, of course. She also has her wings, which are actually attached to this little arrow choker, and these things do come off really easily, so I've kept them in place with some clear elastics. But I love the effect that these wings have. They're kind of white, but they have this bronzy gold overlay. It's just really cute. And then on the back you can see the feathers a little bit better because it's just plain old white. And she has this rope belt which has a few strands hanging off of it and a whole bunch of these bronzy leaves and feathers. And she also has a leaf bangle which is that same bronzy color. She also has a ring like all of the other girls in this line, and this one comes off really easily, so again another clear elastic is needed for her, and it is a black one in the shape of a bent arrow, much like the one that's on her wings. Cupid's dress is mostly pink and gold. You have these interesting shoulder pads which are a pink material with a little bit of gold scale design, and her top is a wrapped pink fabric with some of this white tulle with gold in it. Speaking of which, it's right here as well. You just have this interesting one hanging out over the skirt, which is super adorable, by the way. You have this pink sky with a whole bunch of white fluffy clouds and a whole bunch of these metallic pink arrows, and I love it. And of course you also have some black lace here too, because after all, she did come from Monster High. You need a little bit of edge in there. She also has these netted black tights on, and her shoes are super adorable. They're that same antiqued bronze that we've been seeing everywhere else. The outside has this pink heart, and then the inside has just a bronze heart. And you guys can see that there's wings on here, there's feathers, arrows. These are just totally Cupid. One last thing before wrapping up, Cupid has these cute little hearts on her pupil where you would normally see like a circle or maybe even a square as a little glint in her eye. It's super cute, and she actually shares this with Lizzie Hearts. Alright, and that wraps it up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like my video on C.A Cupid, make sure to let me know down in the comments below with a like or even by subscribing. Now you can watch another one of my Ever After High videos, or you can watch one of my friends' videos. Our pictures are always in the corner like these 4 examples.